Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Color Cup and let's see what team we're going to be trying out. We're going to be using the Jumpluff paired with the Kingdra and the Morpeko on the back. We see the opposing golem here dealing some good damage towards us. We don't necessarily have a great answer to this golem. We're going to stay in for now, and we're going to fire off the energy ball. We do grab the shield, which is nice, and then we're going to switch out. So we just wanted to play it on the one shield, I guess. And then let's see what happens here. Wild Charge gets used. We can tank it, but it does a huge amount of damage. We do lure out the Ferrothorn. We go for the Outrage here, and they're going to be able to farm us down, unfortunately. We can come back in with the Jumpluff, I believe, and then we're going to see what moveset they're running. We are going to see the Thunder come in. We can tank that one. Next, we're going to see the Arrow Ace fire through. Almost gets the KO, unfortunately, unable to KO, and now we're going to have to tank another move. Thunder is used, we get taken out, and now we have a little bit of extra farm down energy with our Morpeko. We see the golem come back in. We are going to have to shield here because Morpeko is very squishy, and then we're going to fire off this Psychic Fang. We do grab that shield, and now we have them debuffed, and we have the Morpeko fire off another Psychic Fang. This one's going to take out the golem, and now we have the Morpeko back into the original form and going for the Aura Wheel, and this is going to do some huge damage, but is it enough? Yes, it is. So GG's Starbunnet able to win that game with the Morpeko, closing out the game, taking out the Ferrothorn, taking out their Dugong. Kind of a crazy Pokemon. Very high variance, high risk reward Pokemon. All right, we got the Morpeko against our Jumpluff. This is horrible. We're going to have to get out of here and go into the Kingdra. They're staying in for a little bit. They decided to go into the Decidueye. Decidueye is able to get to the move. They're going to fire off a Spirit Shackle, and we are going to be able to call that so we can survive it. We're going to fire off our own Octazooka. We do grab a shield, and we get the debuff. So this is really good. Looking for a farm down, I guess. Let's see if we actually commit to it. We are going to see the Spirit Shackle come in. And at this point, we have it to the point where we can potentially farm down. Yeah, this is farm down range. And now we have a lot of energy for this Magcargo. Magcargo is going to take a... Nope, they actually shielded. That was a neutral energy bomb. And 11 we see come in. We're going to fire out the Psychic Fang first, get the little debuff, go into the dark mode, and then we're going to have a Aura Wheel fire off. Boom! Down goes theirs. And now we see the Magcargo gonna struggle against this Morpeko with two shields. We're going to throw the huge Aura Wheel, and down goes the Magcargo. So GG Starbunnet able to win that game once again with the Morpeko. Morpeko with two shields, very scary it seems like right now. Especially if we can get their opponent shields down. Alright, we got the Gastro versus the Jumpluff. Really good matchup here. Anticipating a switch out. They go into the Typhlosion. We have the Kingdra for it. This is going to be a really positive matchup. We can tank one, especially since this is not a Shadow. Thunder Punch is used. Minor damage. We're going to be able to get to an Aquazooka. Aquazooka does grab that shield. No debuff. This next Thunder Punch is very close, but we decided to let it go, and indeed we are able to tank it and farm down. So good call by us, and they are going to come in with their Gastro and take us down. But now we have the Morpeko versus the Talonflame. We just got to make sure we throw on good timing. This Aura Wheel is going to KO or grab a shield, and they call the bait, and that is not going to do it for them. So GG's to our opponent. Able to tank them out with the Morpeko, just applying full pressure, just going for full send electric move, and they kind of had to call that probably their own win condition. All right, decent lead. They switch out into the Tentacruel. We're going to go into the Morpeko here. We're going to apply the pressure. We're going to go for this R wheel immediately. This is going to get the shield or the huge damage. And they decide to let it go. And that's going to be painful because this Morpeko is juiced up. We are going to be able to apply full pressure now. We bait the Psychic Fan. We grab the shield. And now we can apply even more pressure. Now we have the Aura Wheel. This is going to KO or is going to grab that last shield. Down goes their last shield. And now we're going to come back in with the original Jumpluff. Positive matchup here. Could be the Outrage, but we're not going to risk it. And we're going to shield that. So huge advantage for us right now. Aerial Ace gets used so we can get it in farm down range. They decide to switch out and they reveal Shadow Zapdos. Shadow Zapdos is going to have a tough time being our Dragon Breath user. We shield once and we do shield the correct move. So GG, Star Funnet. Unfortunately for them, we just absolutely right through their team with our Morpeko. And they had to make some calls, but unfortunately for them, we made the better ones. All right, we got the Jumpluff versus the Cradily. Neutral matchup. They are going to be able to fight back with some rock moves. We don't know which rock move. They can know Rock Slide or Stone Edge. There's the Stone Edge. Huge damage. We're going to fire off our own Energy Ball here, trying to get some damage or a debuff. No debuff, unfortunately. And then we're going to be able to reach another Energy Ball. They know how much damage this does. They don't necessarily have to shield, so they don't. And here we want to shield or let this go. We decide to let it go, and we take the farm ability. Kingdra farms it down. We see the Jumpluff come in. Okay, this is interesting. We had a little bit of energy advantage, so we're going to be able to get to this Outrage first. This Outrage does not go through. They decided to shield there, and we're going to have to just play this True Shield Morpeko game. Now we see the Morpeko reach our first move. Aura Wheel does get through, and now we're juiced up again. We're going to shield here because we have an opportunity to fire him down. There's the Energy Ball again, and now we see the Wish Cache. Wish Cache is going to be interesting because we are in the dark mode. We fire off the Aura Wheel. We do grab that shield. Basically, we're trying to get the switch timer to reset so we can... okay, we actually just tanked that move, and then we're going to put the whole game onto the Kingdra. But unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to be able to outlast this Wish Cache because of its bulk. And down goes our Kingdra. So GG, Star Funnet, unable to win that game. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.